Hello and welcome again to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to talk about the energy, the monthly energy of June till July. The last video was about May to June, and now it's June till July, then the 6th of June till the 6th of July. And the last energy that we were in, it was the 100% yang energy. It was the peak of the summer. Like you see here, we had this hexagram, which is 6 line of yang. So that's represent the summer energy, the full yang energy. And when we go to the next month, so you see that the energy is start to slowly start to decrease. It's no more the full yang. You see that we have a little bit yin that's starting to come inside. So it's like we can see that we are like in the middle of the summer, and now we start to decrease slowly towards the autumn and the winter. Okay, so this is the explanation today about this energy. So the hexagram, it's calling encountering. It's like you meet something unacceptably, something like suddenly you get so attracted to this, and you can lose your sense, you can lose your control, because you see here we have the yin is like pulling down the yang, something like pulling down. And usually when we say that we most of the time we can get it with if we like attracted to something very quickly without thinking. It can be most of the time it's can be like in a sexual situation, but it doesn't need to be only that. It can be whatsoever. It's like if you want to buy something that it's very expensive, and if you want to buy in the stock market something that is very risky, and so on. But sometimes as well, this that meeting something unexpectedly, it's not only bad and good, it can be good as well if you take your measure and what's can do to you and what's not can do to you. So it can be good, but sometimes it's like you lose your control, and it's like something that can rule your life. And the organ that work with this, it's the organ of the heart, and it's the in fire. Remember that we still in the summer season, but the summer start to decrease. And the heart, it's very important organ in the Chinese medicine. We call it the Caesar, the king of all the organs, the king of the body, the king of the spirit. In the heart, we have the spirit, the Shen we call it. The spirit, it's like the heart keeping our spirit, and then it's give to the other organs what they need in the mentally and the spiritually develop. So if the heart is not in a balance, so we have a lot of things that got to do with the mental function, and when it's got to the physical as well, like a lot of sleeping problems, a lot of dreams, you not can concentrate. So it's like you can think about like the Caesar is not in a calmness, so all the body and the mind cannot relax. And it's the Caesar, the king or the queen, doesn't need to work with things that kings work with, like unimportant things. So it's like the heart has a lot of others servant that help him to keep the kingdom in a good way. But if the heart start to work with things that are very, very everyday things, so the kingdom doesn't feel well. So that's why the heart has a lot of protection as well. So that's it's very important. Like with the sleeping problem, for example, if we take all the input in, all what people say about us, they were cruel to us, they were not nice to us, and so on. So we like, take it into the heart, and that's what can make you like hurt you and make you like you cannot fall asleep and you other problems as well. So that's it's important to remember that the heart is got to do with the fire element, and let's say in few years, in 2 years, something like that, we go into the horse year, and it's a very fiery year as well. So some people need this fire, and some people this fire going to disturb them a little bit. So you have to know your chart, your birth chart, according to Chinese medicine, and then you can work with this better if it's good for you and not good for you, the heart or the fire element as well. So the heart is got to do with the fire element, and that's this month going to be a fiery month as well, but more fiery in. The last month was fiery yang, the snake. And as we see here, it's June the 6th to July the 6th. So remember, this is the fire start to decrease, okay? And July the 6th, I'm going to do another film, which the fire it start to decrease more as well. And the hour is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is the heart time. So this is a time if you want to do something like, let's say, joy ball, if you want to influence people, if you want to talk with people, if you want to be a social as well, this is a good time as well. 1 a.m. to 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the animal, it's the horse, and the horse it's represent the beauty and the power of creation. That's got to do with the horse energy. Like we have the 12 animals in the Chinese calendar, and it is self-confidence. And the horse as well like to be like in freedom, like to be with groups as well, but like a lot of freedom. So this is the main important things that I want just to help you a bit with this monthly energy. If I put everything like together, so we were now, and we still now, I'm doing this film in May, the end of May now. So right now, in the end of May, we are still in the peak of the summer, full yang, like we see here. This hexagram 1, chain, sky, and from June, the 6th of June, the energy start to decrease. You see here, instead of yang here, we got yin. And next month as well, we're going to have another yin there. So that's what is beautiful with Chinese philosophy and medicine. It's like everything is connected to the nature cycle as well. So this month, June 6th, the energy start to decrease. And it's very important as well, because in my clinic, I see sometime in the fall season, I see some cases that people gather too much heat in the body and they cannot release it. And let's say now it's going to be a very warm season, a warm summer in Europe, I think, in Sweden as well. It's very warm here. So, and this can manifest like with the rash, digestive problems as well in the end of the summer, because the heat is keeping and it cannot go out. So it's something that Maybe you have this kind of problem, so you should know what it is as well, or you can get help with some acupuncturist as well. So, so the summer it starts to decrease, and it's the heart organs, and the heart organs is very important for our the mental aspect of us, and it's the yin fire element, and it's from 11 to 1, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So let's say if you have a sleeping problem, insomnia, so I think it's not only the heart, but usually it's the heart involved there, because the body and the mind cannot come to a calmness, because the Caesar, the heart, it's a very stressful and cannot put you to sleep in a way. Like, close the palace. Now we are like gather the energy, gather the chi for the next day to come. So, yeah, I think I put everything that need to be in this video about this monthly energy of June the 6th to July the 6th. Okay, take care of you. Bye bye. See you.